Get ready to celebrate the season in style. The Magic Fête de Noël Winter Holiday Festival is back at Paristown, and it is bigger and better than ever this year. From outdoor crystal ice skating, train rides, to photos with Santa, there is fun for the entire family to enjoy. And of course, joining me in studio with all of these celebrations is of course Barry Goodall from Goodall's Country Kitchen. How's it going?
Going great. How about you?
So good. I love that you are bringing the festivity along with you. I've seen that movie, I think 3 or 4 times already this season, but I've actually yet to go out to Paristown. It is so beautiful out there. They really amp it up every single year. But tell us about what makes Paristown just a great place for families to go and hang out this season.
Well, I have twin daughters, 14 years old, and I've been taking them to Paristown, my wife and I, since they were old enough to ice skate.
Oh.
So that is the big thing to do. Take the kids, but you don't necessarily have to have kids to go out there and have fun, because there's plenty of adult things to do out there too. But of course, we always start off with the ice skating. And then they have the holiday market where local vendors are set up. They have their own little Christmas cottages and everything. You have Louisville stoneware out there. The girls were skating. They said, "Dad, we want some hot chocolate." So my wife and I, we go over to the booth, and I look at the sign that says, "Kentucky hot chocolate, $14. I said to my wife, Melissa, I said, "You're going to have to go break the bad news. They're not getting any hot chocolate." She said, "Barry, read down. That was the Woodford Reserve spiked hot chocolate."
Okay. Did you have some of that though?
No, I didn't, but Melissa did.
Okay.
So of course you can get regular hot chocolate for $5. But so anyway, you go ahead, you do the shopping, but after you get built up an appetite with all the ice skating and the shopping, you've got a whole lot to eat there. And of course, if you're there adulting, there's also a distillery, Uncle Bougie's Distillery. You can go in there and do bourbon tasting.
I've seen so many people post about that, because that opened fairly recent.
Oh yeah, it's a new thing. And then also they sponsor and own one of the newest things in the Village Market Food Hall, which is Skeeter Hollow Barbecue. And they cook it and smoke it on site. So you know it's the real deal. I tried it. Awesome brisket, mac and cheese. You have the cafe, which has been there forever, and you eat there. They have their own bakery. You go next door to the Louisville Stoneware and shop after that.
Oh yeah.
You also, there's showing that brisket at the Skeeter Holler, but you also have one of the best burgers in Louisville at Buns Burgers.
Buns Burgers.
Oh yeah, as far as a pub style burger, you're not going to get any better. I put it right up there with Bambi Bar and Kern's Corner. I mean, it's top notch. Then for the kids, they're gonna, if they don't want burgers, you have Jeff's Donuts right there. So hot chocolate, Jeff's Donuts. So, and then for the pizza lovers, you have Bandit's Pizza. That's right there. So you have pretty much everything you want. And there's also a Cuban restaurant. You can get Cuban fare. So, and they have a bar inside the Village Hall. More adult things to do. You know, you can have the Christmas family fun and the adult fun. So whatever it is that you like, you go ahead and get whatever you need.
I know, and we were looking at some video of really your whole entire trip there. Do you go multiple times, or do you just make it like a kind of a full day affair? How do you like?
Sometimes we go multiple times, but we go every year. And one thing to remember, as far as the ice skating, that goes all the way through January 4th, Sunday, January 4th, and the Santa Claus, the train rides, and the Village Market, those go through Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So you can also, you know, go shopping and all that all the way up until the day before Christmas. But speaking of holidays, I'm over here smelling these latkes and bagels and lox and cream cheese. I might have to hang around after this segment, and hopefully afterwards there'll be something left that Bruce over here at Born to Bagel will let me scavenge.
I know. I'm looking at it right now. You guys, our viewers can't see it, but I'm looking right at it. All those latkes and, you know, celebrating Hanukkah. We're all about the season over here. So you'll definitely have to check them out. I would love a food review on them, because Bruce does it all.
Actually, I've already done 2.
Oh.
I've reviewed his Middletown hometown location and his Prospect location.
There you go.
But on a side note, I want to be in a few days at the Big Kentucky Flea Market out at the fairgrounds. I'm going to have a meet and greet. I have a booth selling merch. So y'all come on out there and see me in a few days at the fairgrounds for the big flea market.
Oh, that is going to be fun. Have you done a meet and greet before?
Small time, but this is going to be, you know, big scale. You know, I'm kind of stepping out on faith that somebody will actually show up there to say hello to me, but we'll see.
Of course. I mean, we see you every single month on Great Day Live. You have a little following now with your YouTube and, of course, your Facebook page. Heck, I will say this. My dad, before I got this job, before I even moved to Louisville, he found one of your videos on YouTube before we even knew each other.
Right.
And so he was telling me, yeah, like Goodall's Country Kitchen, like he's been out, because my grandpa's from the Bowling Green area, so like down yonder doing some food reviews, and I'm like, you know what, that's like pretty cool, like seeing like an older person doing these food reviews, and look, now we're besties.
Right. And if you want to see about the activities in more detail, look up my channel and go to the cafe at Paristown Hall. I did the whole segue of different activities to do during that video, so make sure you check that out. And next month, I have a feeling at the end of January I'm going to do something Super Bowl related, so stay tuned for that.
Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot believe 2026 is going to be here before we know it, Barry.
Right.
Always a pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much for kind of getting us into the holiday spirit. So again, if you're interested in looking up all of his wonderful food reviews and of course his Facebook page, just search up Goodall's Country Kitchen.